Ah, here's what you came here for, the future. Yeah, that's it. It's a big road sign. In the future, social media surrounds us in everything we do, everywhere we are. Even right here today, I see all the phones and I see people looking around, tweeting, typing, Facebooking, blogging. Everything's here, and we could share everything in real time. We could share that feeling, the sentiment. We can let people know what we think and who we trust. And it's really easy to see that too. It's just an incredible new world we've entered. Social media has already given us an incredibly dynamic way to communicate our message and be ourselves, but I don't see old media just jumping by the wayside. I see it used a little bit differently. News? Well, we are the news. We are the reporters. There's collaborative ability to actually bring everything forward. And blogger news and updates we make are perceived a lot stronger than traditional media these days. Where do you guys get your news? Are you picking up a paper every morning and looking for the current thing that happened an hour ago? No, you're online. So there's a lot of trends that we need to be aware of and just be prepared for. Shopping has forever been changed. Tools that allow us to take a look and find competitors' prices when we're out shopping gives us this advantage for negotiation like we've never had. So as business owners, it's critical to be prepared for this. Make sure that you have a very high level of service that people enjoy. Make sure that you are price competitive because you also get these tools. There are new interfaces that are hitting the forefront of technology that are ubiquitous with how we work. I always enjoyed Twitter due to its ubiquitous nature. I could use it from a phone, from a computer, from anywhere. But think about taking it to the next level, thinking about taking things to however you like to think and however you like to work. December of last year, they announced computers in Japan that are able to read your mind. Computers that can not only read your mind, but by measuring the blood flow from your brain, reproduce a graphic image from what you're seeing. Again, telepathic tweeting is not that far away. Computers can read what you're doing, and it's getting better and better each day. What is this going to do for our business? Well, maybe this allows us to have a whole new way to market because we know what customers really think and what they're looking for. Maybe it creates a whole new level of transparency and honesty than we've ever had before. I'm excited about it. It's not science fiction anymore. This is science fact. So we need to talk about the future of social media and what you guys are going to be doing with your businesses, hopefully, with some of the knowledge I'd like to share with you. By the way, I know I'm going over a lot of stuff, so I did make a website just for the speech with a whole ton of links that we're going to have available at the end of this deck. Live streaming is phenomenal. It's just absolutely incredible. This is a site that I really enjoy called Dippity. What Dippity does is it goes through my different social profiles, my Flickrs, my TwitPics, my Twitters, my Facebooks, MySpace, the QIKs, you name it. I'm on hundreds of social networks, hundreds. But if you wanted to find out about me, you did not want to go to 100 websites. Here's a neat way to take a look at my live stream, almost like a digital diary. I think it's kind of cool as this technology begins to proliferate throughout everybody's reach. And it is. This is Dippity.com. This is really cool. Have you guys seen this yet? Does everyone know how to use prophylactic? Oh, it's prophylactic is another mashup tool that I really enjoy. So prophylactic allows me to go through and I could set up anything from my Amazon wish list, if anyone wants to pick up some of those books I have in there, all the way through my Twitters, Facebook, you name it. This is yesterday's stream here behind me. As I look through, it has a reverse chronological list of all my blogospheres. So if I made a video on one network or I streamed something or TwitPicked from another, you just go to this prophylactic address. It's really different, and you can control what people see. If this was a business page, my business page would be a little bit different. It would only show the business messages that we put out as Regillo. I want to show you my personal page because I thought it had a little more spice to it. I have really embraced this technology, and I know you guys have too. I'm hoping you'll take some of these addresses and try these with your personal brand and with your business. It's a lot of fun, and who here has had somebody who's just non-social believer say, I don't know where to even find you? Where do I look? Do you have one blog? Do I go to the Facebook? I don't understand. Well, something like this gives you the ability to tie it all together in one cohesive, congruent, collaborative, communicative space. See, I actually need more C words. So the whole message I want to leave you guys with about that is aggregate, don't aggravate. So over here is that prophylactic, and to the side here is ping.fm. And Jeff spoke about OpenWire. There's other tools like hellotext.com. What these tools allow you to do, so the one here is called a mashup. A mashup takes all your feeds and puts them in a central place. You can even get a nice little badge widget to put on your site, or just direct people to that URL. On the other side is a tool that allows you to take your message, your tweet, your picture, and proliferate it throughout the social sphere. It makes things a lot easier for a business that wants to be everywhere at once. And why would you want to be everywhere at once? Why do I need to be on this Ning network? And why should my corporation have a MySpace presence? Are people using that actively for business? They might be. Isn't it important to connect with people where they want to connect? These tools let us do that. It's about efficiency. It's about connecting. So if you want to be ready for the future, and the future is definitely going to be much more about live streaming than it ever has been. People want to know what you're up to. People want to know who you are. You need to be ready, and you need to be responsible. But for those who are just a little bit unclear on how to get into it, well, I got a fun suggestion. Repurpose. If you don't know what to say on your fan page or on your Twitter account or on your new blog, maybe take a look at what you've said in the past. Things that your marketing department felt okay with, things you felt really echoed your message clearly. And use these over and over. They fit. Nothing is too difficult to communicate with new media. It makes everything a lot easier. I know it gets confusing. It certainly does. There's so much out there for the business owner to worry about. Am I looking at search engine optimization? Do I need to take a look at all these analytics and metrics? And wow, there's this whole sea of awesome new tools. Where do I begin? Just keep it real. Be yourself, be your brand, and it makes it a lot easier. It comes back to defining those rules for what's okay within your business and what's okay with how you communicate with your clients. It's dynamic, and it's here. Again, social media for your business allows you to what? Humanize, engage, listen, promote, and sell. And that's something that all businesses need to do.